Hi guys, nice to meet you here and welcome to watch my first video now. You can call me Suyeon or Shen. It could be Sooave too. Sooave. First of all, I'm very shy to use English at home now. What? Because it's the first time to record a video in English. What the fuck? But now, I guess it's very interesting to get used to it little by little. By the way, as you can feel, my English is still not good for speaking fluently with foreigners.
입만 벌리면 거짓말이 자동으로 나와.
But I will try to speak English more, and then someday, I hope I can understand every English what native person talk to me. I hope. Actually, I have one memory about why I started to study English harder than before. It's when I had traveled to Australia. I met one racist who insulted me without reasons, and I could understand a little at the time some expressions. It's like, for example, yellow monkey. As a result, and unfortunately, I couldn't express what I felt to him at all at that moment because I had no idea to do in person in English because of scary and shock. Of course, I have never forgotten this word since I heard it in Australia, and I'm still ashamed of me about why I didn't study English harder before I arrived in Anglo-Speed. It was really sucks, but at least it makes me not afraid of speaking English anymore in other countries. So maybe now I have to say thank you to this guy.
A few moments later.
I hope you never meet this kind of situation in Korea. I would love to help you if you need something or anything here. Anyway, I would like to talk with you more and share a lot of information related to language, culture, and experience each other. And also we can do it in person someday. I wish we can meet again as soon as possible, and then I can talk more about me, myself, little also. Although this video is so short, thank you for watching my first video so far. So see you in the next video. Please. 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 Bye. See you later. See you soon.